What is going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be doing fully optimized keyboard and mouse PC keybinds and pretty much all the settings that I use. I have done a lot. I've spent a lot of time working on them, making sure they're fully optimized, just so I can get the best experience and the best gameplay, you know, etc, etc. So if you guys do enjoy this video, if you find it helpful, please let me know by dropping a like, and while you're down there, go ahead and sub, you know. Drop a comment as well. I will heart every single one. And let's get straight into the video. So the first setting is the video settings, and I have mine capped at 240 FPS. As you can also see, I'm running 1920 by 1080. That's pretty average for every single build. But yeah, you don't want to have unlimited. If you want that juicy 1000 FPS, I guess you could, but 240 is just fine. Perfect for anybody. Perfect for me. I don't have a 240 hertz monitor, unfortunately, but it still has better effects than if I'm just to bump it all the way down to 144. So moving down, we have brightness. I do play with performance mode, so when I am playing, I like to see very bright. I like it very bright. I don't like when it's darker, so I will turn on Tritanope, and then 10 colorblind strength. That's just colorblind stuff I have, and then brightness is obviously 150. If you're rocking that, you're weird. I just like it very bright so I can see, and it's just like a good. I can see, you know, it's weird. Moving on down here, we have 100% 3D. Obviously, we don't want those disgusting polygon of a tree. View distance epic, you'll need that. Texture's high, mesh is low. I do want to turn that to high, just haven't gotten around to it. We have VSync off, you don't really need that. Show FPS on, obviously, and then running modes, performance mode, beta. That's what we're rocking. Moving over to the game, this stuff is pretty default, I think. I'm not sure. Here we go, we have toggle sprint off. We obviously want to be running all the time. Sprint by default on. Auto open doors, I do recommend turning this on if you have it off, simply because if you're editing and you mess up an edit, you would just automatically open the door instead of being stuck trying to open with E or F or scroll wheel up, whatever your keybind is, but I really do recommend turning that on. Sprint cancels reloading off. That is a really terrible setting. You guys do not want to have that. Hold to swap, turn this on if you are a scroll wheel pickupper. I'm not myself, but if you are, you can just go into your keybinds, and then whatever you want to use swap to pick up with, you can just enable that as your secondary keybind, and then whenever you want to swap to pick up, just hold that key. Mark danger when targeting, that's just when you're aiming down your weapon and then you also mark at the same time. It's kind of like it'll automatically mark it as a danger instead of like a ping. It's alright. Just double tapping the ping will also make it, you know, an enemy marker. It's just preference, really. That's just all up to you. Auto pick up weapons off. You don't want to be picking up everything you see. Edit the preferred slot. You pick it up, it goes in the right spot, and then just get used to clicking exactly where it is. These are mine. Or wait, where'd they go? These are mine. I do recommend these a lot. Shotgun there, AR first, and just and I'm just used to clicking 2 for shotgun. You know, whatever. Moving on down, we have the big controversial one. So confirm edit. I'm gonna move down before that, but confirm edit on release. I have it on. I really do like it. I did just change it recently, like I'd say a couple weeks ago I changed it, but my editing improved so much. And the only issue is when you are editing, you hold it down, obviously, and then when you let go, it will release. But the only issue with that is if you mess up an edit, there is no way for you to fix the edit without letting go and trying to redo that, or just resetting and then letting your finger off and then down again to retry. That is the main issue. Also, right hand peaks may be difficult, but I'd say 2 things that you can kind of manage with, and the editing overall is so much quicker. So it's definitely the risk that I can take. Obviously, a lot of pros don't do it, but I digress. Turbo building obviously on. If you don't have that on, what are you doing? Disable pre-edit option. Mine is on, unfortunately, but because I'm not a comp player, so I'm not super sweaty with the pre-edits or anything. I just have it off, on. I have it on. I have HUD scale. You don't want to have it too big. That's normal stuff. 1 and 9.1, X and Y. Targeting 100 and scope 70. I don't really mess around with this. It was kind of already there when I went there, and I'm obviously adjusted to it by now. I just like it for that reason. Other than that, I think that's okay. Controller options, this is where your sliding will be. I have mine on 1.5.15. because I don't really like the sliding mechanic. I do know some people, like the Jarian man, he recommends like turning it down all the way. Or I think before they changed it to this, it would be 0.01 was the lowest you could take it, and then that's like holding it for barely. This is just the amount of time you have to hold your crouch button to get you to start sliding. If you have it there, that's obviously a preference. You're not going to be able to crouch really, but I just like it here because it's not the best mechanic in the game for me. Just personal stuff. Vibration, I think that's like controller. This is all controller stuff. If you are curious about my controller stuff, I can let you know that should not be like that. I don't use controller, but here are my keybinds. So, getting in, movement, WASD, obviously. Jump space, auto run is equals. Crouch is C, very convenient. C represents crouch for me. Fire, target, left mouse, whatever. Reload, R, use E. I also have mouse wheel up like this, also enabled. That way when I'm in a 50-50, I mean my name is 50 is what you expect. When I'm in a 50-50, I can just scroll up and then get the gun faster than the other person, so it's better that way. The tool is my middle mouse button, so I can just click down the button and like that, and that's my pickaxe. It's better than clicking 1 and then having to go all the way to 6 for me for my 5th slot. I just prefer it like that. Weapon slot 1, whatever, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The wall, my wall is this button. My stair is this button. My floor is Q, and then my trap is left shift. So these are pretty much fully optimal. You want to have each of your builds on a different finger. That way, if I'm rocking like X, C, V, B as my builds, I'm not having to go pointer finger, you know, thumb. That way I can just click all of them at the same time with my different fingers. Like I said, the mouse button doesn't really apply because they're just right next to each other and you can pretty much click them at the same time. But yeah, those are essentially optimal. If you want to have fast building like that and quick edits, that's what you're going to want to have to do. Moving on down, place building obviously left. My edit is F, and like I said, confirm edit and release. I use G as well. I had that secondary bind, so when I'm resetting, I move my hand from F, from just my pointer finger on F to F and G. So then I take it like this. I will go click them at the same time, not necessarily the same time, but just a tiny bit off, like as you can hear. And then that resets it really quickly. I think that is pretty much everything. That's just random stuff. But yeah, that is pretty much my settings to fully optimal for PC. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Drop them in the comments. Like I said, drop a like, drop a sub while you're down there. And I think that's all I got. So see you guys in the next one. Peace.